Today I want to talk about the inner critic and firewalking. So, the inner critic is a very insecure and controlling part of yourself. Like, it has to be loud, it has to be angry, it has to be belittling, it has to be insulting, whatever. It has to be kind of like how our parents were when we were kids, dominating, controlling, always kind of putting you down or yelling at you to try to get you to do what they want you to do in the first place. To keep control over you, to keep you safe, whatever, doesn't matter. It's kind of a damaging place to be. And it holds us back in so many ways because we're not living our best life, or whenever we want to try to do something, that voice shows up and makes things a lot more difficult than they should be. When firewalking comes into play, the inner critic is, how can I say it, agitated and thinking about all the things that can go wrong. Like, you're gonna get burned, you're gonna fall, you're gonna otherwise get hurt, or it's just not gonna end well. And it'll be a terrible experience. And when you do it anyway, that's when the transformation happens, because that's when the inner critic loses control. It doesn't know what to do because it's never happened before, where you kind of like just, yeah, I heard what you say, I heard what you're saying, doesn't matter, I'm gonna do this anyway, I'm gonna move forward with my life. And it's kind of like you reached the end of a map. I know I'm gonna date myself here, but it's kind of like when Pac-Man, you got too high of a score, and suddenly you start seeing the machine code show up on the screen because the memory is gone, the score has gone too high, or people that play Tetris and can get up to like the high levels where they can actually break the game. Or for me, it was Racing Destruction Set in the Commodore 64, where suddenly could fly off the track and crash and see like a bunch of code in the background because I went too far. So I guess that's kind of what happens with the inner critic. The inner critic is suddenly not sure what to do, so it does the only thing it can: silence. It's totally offline, and you have that moment where you just take back control, and yeah, it's a beautiful feeling. So I hope you join us for one of my events, and it'll be a lot of fun.